Slurpty diddly derp, my G's. I've got a wonderful phase plant Reese base for you guys today. I'm going to do a run through tutorial exclusive. It's just a little bit, it's just a little bit wonderful. It's quite simple to make, I'll have you know, and it sounds like this. We're just going to play with the pitch bend. That's all we're going to do. I've got one note MIDI programmed in D sharp because that's a nice note. And now we're going to just pitch it around a bit as we listen here. Sorry, I could do that forever. Sometimes when I get it just right, there's like a new kind of harmonic that comes into it. I'm not sure if I quite got it on that round. That's why I was going for so long, you know. Let me try one more time. Oh, cool. There's definitely a lot of great harmonics in there when you've got to just mess around with the pitch and get it right, you know. And yeah, wonderful though, wonderful Reese. I've called it the Stinger Reese. Let's run through how I made it. It's not really that complicated, to be honest. You start off just with a saw wave, analog, the analog generator, saw wave, and all I've done is put on the unison mode here on smooth ×2, and the detuning's all up at about 97.8. Got a bit of spread, about 34%. Notch filter, classic for the Reese. That's at about 370. Then I've got a fold back distortion after that. Yeah, so it already does quite a nice job there. The global unison is on as well. That's at about 34% again on the mix. That's the main part of the sound. Then lane 1, overdrive, about 6.8. And a low pass filter at about 630 with the Q turned down a little bit. And that's going to get some movement on it. So let's do that now. LFO1, setting the output of that to the movement of the low pass up about 38%. And I'm moving the notch filter to the left a bit as well, about 8%. And then the if you replicate this as I'm going, you should get really close to it. I know sometimes you follow along with the tutorial and you don't always get the exact result. I've had that happen to me. It's like, what did I do wrong? It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Just keep doing it anyway. The LFO 909 on by the seconds. I like to do it off the grid sometimes. We're going to modulate that LFO with another one. So this one is we can set the output of this one to go into the phase here, all the way around. And then this one is 1.206. So that's just putting in like a woo, 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 like a bit more of a ghostly movement into the woo, 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 woo movement. All right, this will get a bit more interesting with a bit of phase distortion. I've kind of left the default settings and just put the drive to about 28%. Convolver to do the white blur 50 milliseconds. Love that one. 16%. It's like a cooking recipe, isn't it? A little bit of flour. Shaper, asymmetric. Drive, it's sort of on 0, but obviously it's still on. Makes it really loud. And then the little high-end boost just at the end a little bit. 1.5 because it's been low-pass filtered. And then with the pitch bend, set the range here to 12. And then the glide is on like 100 here. I think that's related. I'm pretty sure. and then just glide away, baby. Glide into the sunset, into Mexico, and send me a postcard when you're there. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to keep this video short today, nice and sweet. If you want to have the preset, I'll throw it on my Patreon for the paid members, but you can join for as little as €1. So it's just a €1 subscription fee, and you can get that. Not because I actually want €1 from you, it's just because there are some people who are already subscribed to that, and I feel like, how do I value you as well, rather than just the free members? So this is for the €1 squad. Shout out the €1 crew. That one's going on there. Stinger Reese. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, whether you download it there or not, or just copy along here, or just say, that was cool, but now I've got to go and make dinner and I'm kind of going to forget about this video, that's also fine. As long as you just make bangers. Just make bangers, that's all I ask of you. Please, if there's one thing I can ask you to do, just make bangers. Just keep making bangers. Keep making bangers. Keep making bangers. Keep making bangers. See you guys very soon.